And today, the mission is prove we can still do it. You may ask the question, how will they do it? And it's a hell of a question. And as long as we're asking, would every parent do this for their child? So there they are, almost 1,500 different hopes and 1,500 different dreams. But they are all unified, because without necessarily wanting to do so, this day will slowly peel away their layers in a slow, unforgiving way, until at some moment we will see the essence of their being, as a huge bay window of light opens to reveal their soul. The Ironman is an enormous task. A 2.4-mile swim, a 112-mile bike ride, then a 26.2-mile marathon. For everyone. For Kathy Smith, for Dick and Ricky Hoyt. Statistics say 93% of them will finish. Still, that 7% presents a fear factor that is high. They await the cannon. Already, some swimmers have been kicked in the face, while others are feeling great, getting all the right signals as the early adrenaline flows. Ricky Hoyt's gotten a message, too. He is truly loved, and it's going to be a very long day. There's the dream to just do it for yourself. And finally, there's Dick and Ricky Hoyt, Dad wearing a harness attached to a raft that gives his son life.
You may be wondering how I feel about being disabled.
All right, all three. Let's hear it for Ricky. 1, 2, 3.
To tell you the truth, I don't know what it is like not to be disabled. I was born with cerebral palsy, and it is all I know.
Good job. Good job. On 3, let's hear it for Super Dad. 1,
What I think is important is that people take the time and effort to realize that first and foremost I am a person with a brain and intelligence.
The letters C-A-N are never followed by an apostrophe T, and that's the easiest way to summarize Team Hoyt. It took Ricky 9 years, but he graduated with a degree in special education from Boston University. When it comes to racing, this isn't their first rodeo. They've been in 700. Once, even cycled across America. And not once not once in any of those miles did Rick ever ask his dad, why me?
Here he is. He can't talk. He can't use his arms. He can't use his legs. He's living all by himself. His own apartment in Boston. He's gone to public school. He's gone to college. He's competing in road races. He's competing in triathlons. He's sending a message that people with disabilities should be included in all daily activities, just like everybody else, and they should be able to live like everybody else.
And right now they're cycling 112 miles like everybody else, committed to getting to that line like everybody else. And for the wind, Ricky Hoyt, perched on the handlebars of that 15-year-old bicycle, present a huge target. It knocks them back. Dick grinds it out, but at times he's barely moving, and the clock is ticking. It's shortly after 3, and they must be at the transition by 5:30. Projecting their current speed shows it's going to be close. Here it's the absolute commitment of a father to a son to try and get him to that line. Just like he did 10 years ago. Dick and Ricky Hoyt's first ever race spurred them to run on because they weren't last. Here and now they are. The wind's effect on their combined weight has been devastating to Dick. And as Scott Tinley learned, everyone and everything has a limit because of age. Their 15-year-old bike has something wrong with it, and it looks like they'll never make the marathon transition in time. Dealing with adversity, though, is in their soul. They will try and find a way. Have you ever wondered about your soul? That spiritual force that somehow animates you, makes you what you are?
It looks like your brake. Can you brake? It looks like your brake is rubbing. That one, yeah. That's why we're going so slow. Well said. We're so impressed. We know what you're doing. It seems to be fully released on this side. Try it now.
You know, let me call tech support.
Yeah, let's call
Here's some Gatorade.
Thanks. Here's some Gatorade. Can I help you hold it up?
A broken bicycle part. Is that how this ends? The fear is that sometimes the Ironman is like that. There is not another bike in sight except the one that belongs to the Hoyts. With patience as strong as their resolve, Dick and Ricky have waited 30 minutes for help. Knowing that the time lost could cost them a chance at finishing, Dick asks Ricky if he still wants to go on.
Do you want it, Rick? You would?
Yeah. He wants to, we will. You're up to it?
Just like that, no hesitation, the decision is made. Care, respect, love. And it goes both ways.
Yeah, he loves to get out on a run course because he likes to see people in front of him. Rick, to me, is the competitor. He really wants to win, and he's a fighter, and he's never going to give up. And there's just something that gets inside of me when I'm pushing him that I can go faster, and I can do all these things, and I don't know exactly what it is.
They'll spend at least 17 hours today together. How many fathers and sons have a time of mutual achievement like that? Is that not something to cherish in any family?
You know, I have thought long and hard about what I would do if I wasn't in a wheelchair. I love sports, so maybe I would play hockey, basketball, or baseball, but then I thought about it some more, and what I would probably do first is tell my dad to sit down in the wheelchair, and now I would push him.
It's Rick and I out there competing together. And it has